Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you guys could see me. All right. Am I good? Oh my goodness. I figured it out. Okay. So there was an issue. The reason that I'm testing it and stuff like that is, can you guys hear me okay? Is everything, pretty solid? Are we good? Thank God. Super happy to hear that. Yesterday I tried to go live. If you guys watched that super embarrassing ending in that last video, I don't know. I adjusted something. I was looking at like better ways to stream on OBS and then on YouTube, and I messed it up. So I'm feeling a lot better. I still have a little bit of congestion, but I've been eating some of some of the halls and stuff like that. I still have like a little bit of like phlegm and stuff like that. So I do apologize if I do sound like a little raspy from time to time. I'm feeling great. I didn't feel so good yesterday, but I was doing really well trading. I feel a lot better today right now. I'm not doing so well with trading right now. I took a position during pre-market hours. I'm going to explain to you guys exactly where it went wrong. My TOS is not updating. I don't know. I'm trying to show you guys my overall, how much I'm down on the day. I'm down $1,000. This is showing that I'm only down. I have no idea what's going on. This shows that I only have 100 shares, but I actually have 200 shares of UGAS. And it shows that I'm down, on the day, it says that I'm down here $1,038. It shows that I'm down $456 here. So I want you guys to know that I'm actually down as of right now $1,150, or on the day $1,005, and my average purchase price is 15632. So as long as you guys understand that, this is not all that I'm down. I have actually 200 shares, and this is the thing that's going to bother me. Is it going to sell 200 shares? We're going to have to test it out, but I'm going to close this out. It looks like it's starting to show signs of a reversal of pattern, so I'm super pumped on that. And here we go. Natural gas is starting to pick up a little bit, and it's looking good, right? So here we go. Now I'm down $736 on the day. I was up $340. I ended up selling again, and let me explain to you why I took a position on you guys. That's much more important. Who cares? I know you guys don't care if I'm up or if I'm down. But what I saw was, I think everybody saw it. You guys have followed me for a long enough period of time that what do I do during 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, my time, Mountain Standard Time? I check how natural gas is doing, right? And it was trading in between the middle and top VWAP. So it was showing signs of an uptrend. Natural gas was absolutely killing it. It started to do this. It started to break above that middle VWAP right around 4 o'clock, but it's when it broke above 4:30. There was a resistance all day yesterday at 4:30. And then guess what? Boom. Broke above 4:30 and started to absolutely just push. I can't even imagine how happy you guys are for all those that held it overnight. I was about to enter a small position and hold it overnight. I'm still very thankful that I did not, because just as much as it went up, it could have gone down, right? So as long as we have that understanding, we're good. So up 17%, and again, all power to you, right? Lock in profits, all that good stuff. But the mistake that I made was, I want to see where it's at. I want to see where, I'm going to have to try to find my order. But it was during pre-market hours, and I ended up selling my position at 152.75. And literally, again, I'm not kidding you. You saw that sell order, right? 152.75. Literally right as I sell it, 2 minutes, 3 minutes later, boom, boom, and boom. It goes to 160. And again, I get FOMO, fear of missing out, and unfortunately, I take a position originally with 100 shares right around 158. And then it pulls back, it bounces, I take another position, and then I'm up. I didn't lock in profits, and then it starts to show signs of this downward pattern. I should have paid a little bit more attention during pre-market hours. The volatility isn't as great, and it's a little bit more difficult for me to identify that. So I was paying attention to natural gas, and it was very apparent on natural gas that, again, it was showing signs of this lower highs and lower lows. it's just its direction. It was trending down. It bounced, tried to push up. I was at that break-even point, and then again, guess what? It sold off. So there's a pretty strong resistance within this general area, and that's why you see my alert set up here. This is like the overbought territory. I was just so impressed on how much it pushed up, and how just being able to take advantage of that opportunity. I did not know that if it, that it wasn't going to continue to rally. All I knew that was, it just continued to break resistance levels. So it wasn't so like, it would have not surprised me if it would have just continued to break above 160 and stuff like that. But unfortunately, I made the mistake of getting in a little bit too late. And then I'm paying for it as of right now. So I'm down. And again, I wanted to show you guys, excuse me, I'm down about $502. No, that's what it says on the day. I'm actually down $1,043 as of right now. So, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, that's what. Holy moly. That's what we were talking about yesterday. As in like this little comment was like, Ricky, you're the comeback king. Honestly, I think if it's not necessarily like staying green that I'm pretty good at, it's just coming back. So we have a joke here at the house where we play ping pong. If someone is down quite a bit, we calling be like, oh, it's Colin Kaepernick, it's comeback season. But it really doesn't make sense because I don't think he actually ever came back to the NFL, right? I don't really watch sports too much, but I'm pretty sure he did not. But yeah, it's just a little joke of again coming back and recovering. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this one. My mistake that I made. I still think I'm pretty solid. It's very bullish on the day. Natural gas is still above the EMA line as of right now, so I feel somewhat comfortable. I can cut losses right now. I'm down on the day $698. Again, this is not correct. I want to be as transparent as possible. But one thing that I do see that is trending up is TQQQ. Absolutely killed it. Showed signs of an uptrend. Watch out for this resistance. It's not making higher highs right now. So let's just make sure that you set that alert, right? DWT. DWT as of right now is up on the day based on where it closed. But again, let's understand its recent patterns, the low points and the high points. Sometimes we're so caught up. How many of you guys have ever done this? We're so caught up in looking at the 1 day, 1 minute chart that we don't collect enough data or analyze enough data for the past couple of days to really identify what might be a good low point and what might be a good buy or high point, right? Keeping it that simple. Low points, high points. Not what are good buys, what are good sells. Let's just keep it super simple, right? So with that being said, I'm going to set my alert as it gets closer to the lower point. Again, just keeping it that simple. And we can get reminded as it becomes, and pushes closer to this area. That's great. And yes, there's some margin of profit, but the risk is that much greater. And it's not that much of a good deal, right? So it might not make the most sense. What's another thing? So get yourself some JNUG. So is JNUG absolutely killing it right now or what? So let's see. Okay. JNUG might be up on the day, like barely, right? Oh, they're both down. Yeah, JDST is barely down, so it's consolidating. I could see this thing bounce right around $80, and it hits highs of around $82, $83. But I don't know if the margin of profit is worth the risk because of how overbought it is. So it's just something that you have to take into consideration. Here we go. Let's see what's going to happen. I'm just going to get my sell order ready, just to be prepared. I might have to cut losses. So, again. Oh, thank you for that. Once in a while, you have to delete and install the TOS software, and it fixes that. Okay, appreciate that. Thank you. SWN. Here we go. I really hope that you guys are pumped for this week today. Oh, wow. Okay. SWN. Very consistent pattern. Wow, I really like it. Again, doesn't mean that it's a good buy right now, right? It's still below this specific area. So we could set an alert. I really do appreciate you calling this one out. Haley, right? Perfect. What do you guys think about this pattern? Consistent, right? Horizontal, one of my favorites. I think they're one of the easiest ones to understand. The SMA line could act as a resistance. Please make sure that you're aware of that. But normally, it does a pretty good job as it pushes above like 550 to 575. That's more of that sell territory. So margin of profit, not bad. Sweet. Are we pushing up? So I'm going to add SWN to my pending reversal watch list. Appreciate that. Ricky, are you in UGAS? Yep, I'm down on UGAS as of right now. How many of you guys feel better when I'm down on a position? I feel like everyone's so much more excited when I'm down. It's kind of like, what the heck? No? Okay. Okay, so when I'm down, you guys feel worse. That's good. Well, I appreciate you guys feeling like that for me. People on, on YouTube, it's more of like my video when I had my biggest day of like the $5,000, like the views were not, I guess, it's not that impressive. But when I had my like $760 loss, the video like is almost at like 20K views, which is like pretty good for my channel per video. And it's like, what the heck? Like, I just don't get it. But we send you good vibes. I like that one. No, I like it. Oh, Kirk, too nice, man. I like it. I think what's best is I think something that I'm doing better with my videos now is I'm breaking it down and going more in depth of what led to my success, right, on that trade. And also if I do fail, then what led to my failure. I think that's something that I've changed the past week and maybe why those specific videos might be doing a little bit better. No, that definitely isn't worth it. Yeah, of course. So Benjamin, I'm not too sure if this is one of the first times that you've tuned in, but all the videos for this, for like our morning live chat, they're only available for those that are enrolled in Learn Plan Profit, and you can go as far back as you want. They're all right here in the morning live chat library. But yeah. Got lucky, up 35, almost $3,600. Congrats. Well, I'm down $810. So I do have a video. I have a video on YouTube about how to build a watch list, and it shows all the different watch list categories and stuff like that. I like the way you title. Yeah, everyone always asks, like, why do I smile in my thumbnails when I'm red or when I'm down? Is the 30-day challenge, are you talking about flipping wheels? Ticker symbol BBD. Appreciate that, Will. Okay, I like the day that it had yesterday. It was a pretty solid uptrend, 180-day analysis. Okay, this is just something that I could see as of right now, right? Kind of like the low points and the high points, like the low areas and the high areas. Again, keeping it very simple. Like, is this really the best deal that you can get right now? Is there much more margin of profit? Just a possible question to ask yourself, right? Maybe not, right? It might make a little bit more sense to wait for that slingshot effect, right? Wait for it to pull back, wait for it to really consolidate, and then when it starts to pull back up, then it's a good deal. It has a lot more margin of profit. It might be better trade, especially if you're limited to the amount of day trades that you can take. That might be an investment worth taking. Again, it's not about buying iPhones for $900 to sell them for $1,000. It's buying iPhones for $500 or $400 to sell them for $1,000. So you want to make sure that that margin of profit is worth it. Yeah, I do see that. So, oh no, the 20-day, let's see. Okay, I see. So might be getting rejected by that 20-day 1 hour. I appreciate you looking at the different time frames. Okay, yeah, I could definitely make a little video, Caesar. Pretty much what I do, just to explain to you very quickly. So he's asking how I have different screens. So I have a total of 2 screens on my like table right now. I have my natural gas ETF on this side and this, and he's asking how I have 2 separate screens. So what you do is, if I'm not mistaken, you go here and then you say that you want 2, and then when you do that, then you can grab one of them, and I think you click like right here, and then you click, you have to click like detach or something like that. I think, yeah, right here, detach, and then it makes it an individual screen, which then I can drag this one over here, and you know, you guys can see that. But this is the one that's usually on just that screen, and yeah, so I hope that explains it. Sweet. Answering all sorts of questions today. No, is consolidation always a negative sign for a stock? Not necessarily. So there's 2 sides of consolidation, right? Let me see if I can give you an example. This isn't, I really like that SWN example. So SW, so it's either when it begins to like struggle to make higher highs or when it struggles to make lower lows. So what I mean by that is, you know, it's ascending here and it's descending here. So we talk about 3 stages in a reversal. So when it gets rejected, it's making lower lows and lower highs, right? Its direction is down. And then it begins to flatline where it doesn't make lower lows anymore. It just consolidates and then offers a horizontal pattern. And then one of 2 things. It's either going to continue to downtrend, or if it breaks its resistance and then begins to make higher highs, then that's the confirmation for the uptrend. Same thing for when it's peaking out. Again, it's showing signs of an uptrend, making higher highs, and then reaches a price point where it's a resistance, overbought, not so much of a good deal, and then begins to consolidate. And then guess what? It could either continue to uptrend or pull back. And, you know, based on this horizontal pattern, it makes sense why it would pull back and stuff like that. But yeah, that's really just it. What resources did you use to learn about the stock market? I was just watching videos and reading up on like Google Forms and stuff like that. So it obviously took a lot longer with that because I had to kind of like teach myself and make sure that I understood and learned from my mistakes. Everything, there wasn't like one specific person that I learned from or anything like that. It's just the general idea of practicing. It wasn't until I really started to practice everyone like continued to try to like teach, that it really started to stick. So that's why I have such a huge emphasis on, you know, if you just enrolled in Learn Plan Profit, you probably should not be trading with a lot of money. It should be just for testing everything. So you should be paper trading or probably doing that 1 share test buy. My idea, if I was just to start a new course about, let's say I really want to learn about Amazon FBA, it would make sense to maybe dedicate 30 minutes a day to learn something new, implement it, practice it, see if it works for me, and then move on from there so it sticks. I have people sometimes that say, hey Ricky, I completed your course in 3 days, and I don't know if you want me to say like, hey, like I'm impressed, or hey, like that's probably not the best idea, because do you remember everything that you learned? Do you get what I'm saying? It's not about how quick you complete it, but it's how effective and how much it sticks that's going to be important. So we have people that sometimes go through the course 2 to 3 times, when if you would have just done it at a much more consistent pace, I think that would have been maybe a much more efficient approach. Link to the 1 share test buy. I think, I don't know what I named that video. I'll know when I see it. It has a little Robinhood thing. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's see. Oh, right here. The number one stock to grow your account. That's probably not the best title for it, but I just didn't know how I was going to implement the one share test buy. But the number one stock to grow your trading account. It's that one. Is it just me, or does Ricky's YouTube channel have more video, more info than the actual course? No. The whole purpose of the course is for like structure, right? So anytime that someone says that there's something that's on YouTube and that's not in the course, then I update it and I make sure that I upload a specific video that, it's definitely much more effective and efficient to go through. Let's see. Yeah, setting alerts are pretty much the same thing. Do I offer one-on-one mentoring? I do not, no. But I mean, it's like one-on-one mentoring is being able to go back and forth and assist, one another. So I don't say that I offer one-on-one mentoring because sometimes people view it as like, am I going to jump on a video call with you? Probably not. But I have conversations with members every single day, and like the same members every single day. So people randomly message me, or they think that they can't direct message me via the Learn Plan Profit Discord. That's the whole point of it, right? As long as your questions are like of reason and of value, like 100% message me every day if it's an actual question or concern, or simply follow up. Like literally, I have people that literally like don't need me to hold their hand, but they simply follow up with me. And again, think about this. By you being able to follow up and explain yourself to someone, just keeping it simple. Be like, hey, this is what I did today. This is what I could have done better. And this is what I did very well. This is what I'm going to do moving forward. As you are writing that out to a message, either if you want to share it within the Learn Plan Profit Discord chat, or if you want to direct message it to me, that's literally you keeping track of your success and your failures. It's pretty much taking notes. And I think honestly that's why some people message me. It's like instead of writing it down on a piece of paper, you message me, and I at least understand where it is that you stand and see the progress happen. So I don't know if that's something that you guys would, consider, but making sure that every single day, you probably do something good, but then you also probably made a mistake, to be able to explain yourself on what you could have done better. And as you're typing that out and making sense of it, psychologically, like it's going to stick and become that much more apparent that you probably shouldn't do that again. I like that. Okay. Let's see where we're at. I'm down on the day 582. Of course, Ken. And I want you guys to know that, like, again, I have videos about investing in cars. I have a video about buying my first house and stuff like that. My honest opinion, and again, I'm not a professional when it comes down to like real estate. I don't think it's the best time to buy. If you come across a deal that's like one of a kind, and it's like someone in your family or a close friend that, introduced it to you, all power to you. I want to know about it if you want to share it with me. I don't think it's the best time to buy real estate, but if you have any questions about like while you're learning how to invest in the stock market, I hope you guys know that I don't just invest in the stock market, right? So if you have a question about, like, don't ask me again, and like, don't ask me like, hey, what should I sell? Or like, what the heck? Oh, now it updates. Did you guys see that? That thing was like an hour delayed. Okay, so this is actually how much I'm up and how much I'm down. Exactly the price that I told you guys. That was so weird. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I want you guys to feel empowered to ask me questions that are of reason. You know, if you're actually committed to learning more about or wanting to take action in another specific market that you think that I'm knowledgeable in, keep it short, keep it simple, and just if there's something that you want to ask or run, you know, an idea past me or an opinion past me, direct message me. I want you to get the most value in this. Like, it's not just a course. Like, if it was just a stock trading course, like, I don't know who else is out there, right, that has a stock trading course, but like, they probably just invest in the stock market. Pretty normal. I hope you guys know that that's not the only thing that I do or that I excel in. I don't think that's a question. So if you're interested in any of those other markets, dedicate time to learn about them. And then when you're ready to take action or when you're wanting to run an idea past someone, 100%. Like, I want you to get the most value as being a part of just having access to me. If I can even just say one thing that acts as a positive catalyst for your success, that's what it's all about. Regardless if, I provide value, right, when it comes down to investing in the stock market, and that's why you're part of it. But on top of that, guys, milk it, right? You want to make sure that you get the most value. Again, keep it under 150 characters, please, just because I have a lot of direct messages. But 100%, don't feel afraid to ask questions. It's that simple. Alonzo, so if you want to connect using your laptop or your phone, that just means that you have to use the Discord app. So yeah, so you just have to use the Discord app on your phone of the Learn Plan Profit chat, right? So you just have to sign into your account. It's under the morning chat library. It's just right here. You just have to click on this link and that's all. Whoop, whoop, there we go. Should I sell and then get back in later if it continues to go up? Did you do a giveaway winner last weekend? I did. I think his name was AB Islam or something like that. I don't know if he's very active within our group, but yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to, again, I'm down about $498. So you guys can check this out right here. What the heck? Oh, that thing just pushed another $100 down. But we have no confirmation that it's showing signs of an uptrend just yet. So there's a slight resistance right around 154. It is trending above the EMA line, so maybe I could chill out. Maybe I could just sell a couple of my shares. Yeah, I'll do that. No, but I'd rather just get back in later. I don't really do the selling off my shares and stuff like that. I'd rather just lock in profits and then get back in at a better price. Wait, correct. It has not broken its pattern. I'm just becoming very impatient. I know. I just, yeah. You know when you sell, it's gonna go up. Thank you. What's your current EMA setting at? Yeah, my current EMA setting is set at a length of 15. Again, it's not just on TOS, there's a bunch of different like EMA lines. It's moving average exponential, the one that I have. That's set at a length of 15. Let's just make sure that we remind ourselves that. I have it in the course. No, I don't want to set that's also the thing. I don't want to set a stop at the EMA line because I know I'll get filled. And I'm just selling at the bottom. That's why I'd rather sell at the top than just get out. Again, in the meanwhile, if you guys want me to break down any stocks, just make sure that they're in the ticker call out format and tag me, and then I'll break it down for you. Urix, are you from Canada? Or why are your commissions $9.99? So let me show you natural gas right now. Natural gas is showing signs of this like bull flag pattern, right? Right here. These alerts are so delayed. Did you guys see that? What it just alerted me? You guys went marker below 128.30. When? Like, oh, something is up with TOS. Ooh-wee. This thing better be real time right now. I better not be like thinking that it's still showing signs of an uptrend and it's then now actually at 128. I'm gonna lose my pants. Let's check out that level 2, 153. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, a natural gas is still looking good. It looks like a lot of you guys are having the same issues. This is kind of scary. I have quite a bit of money invested in it. Oh, shoot. All right. Look, market price is 152.65, but the bid and yes. Oh, something's going on. Okay. The level 2 is messed up. The level 2 on this shows 152, 152.40, and look at this. That's so not cool. Is this with everything? Yeah, look at that. 11.31. And then look at the bid and the ask. Current market price is above the bid and the ask. Now it's showing signs of a resistance at that price point. Oh man. I'm sorry, team. I don't even know where I'm selling. Wow. Okay, so I'm down $925. No, it's all good. I can't blame it on TOS. It's not their fault anyways. It's my fault. It was based on my order, right? If I bought down here and I sold there, I would have made profit. But also, I see natural gas. Let me explain to you guys. It's making lower lows. Also, it looks like it might be getting rejected by this overall resistance that we first saw there. So I just don't want to write it down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for it to sell off. If I see signs of a bounce, then I'll try to buy around this general area. And if I could just recover this, if I make 3%, I'll make all my money back and I'll be a little bit green on the day. Again, I've already exceeded my weekly goal. Well, now this puts me back $1,000 or 925. I made 1,200 yesterday, so that's quite a bit that it put me back. It's okay though. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna give it a little bit more time for it to identify. No, yeah, now it's the right price. The bid and the ask were frozen just a little while ago. That was my issue. Yeah, I'm from Canada. Okay. I don't know if you can negotiate. You should still be able to somewhat negotiate with Canada. I don't know if you're going to be able to leverage that much. But I also do know, if I'm not mistaken, that they can offer you some free trades if you open up your account and have over a certain, I think it's $5,000 for Canada, and you get 500 free trades. So something that you might want to reach out to them about. So ticker symbol ARWR. Thank you again, Will. Here we go. 180-day analysis. Okay. I understand why you're calling it out. It's showing signs of an uptrend pattern above the EMA line, and it got rejected previously to the SMA line, so it has this margin of profit 100%. If you see value in it, all power to you. First of all, I don't feel comfortable swing trading this. I mean, there's been multiple times where it breaks above the EMA line and then continues to downtrend. So again, it doesn't always do this. So you might want to look back, see if there's any news released during this time that acted as a positive catalyst. Or again, if you just want to day trade it and continue to scalp it, then that could be an option as well. The biggest thing is its direction. It used to show signs of an uptrend, which would have given me the reassurance that, okay, this might not be the worst thing to swing trade. But now it's below the SMA line and its direction has changed, right? So something that we might want to take into consideration. But I really do appreciate the call out. Christian, that's mean. Yeah, I do see that with you guys that we are making lower lows right now. So I'm happy that I sold. I wish I... Oh, shoot. Did it already recover? Dang it. Dude, look at this. This stuff is frozen. So it's touching the SMA line. It still can 100% continue to downtrend as it's currently doing right now. I'm not going to add more to my position until, yeah. So it just broke below 1.4. I have the bid and the ask over here. We're at 147, 148. Now we're at 148 on the bid. So 148 on the bid. I'm really sorry. I don't know what's going on with TOS. Also, it looks like it's almost starting right here. This is the actual thing. So, yeah. So this one right here. Let me see if I can move it up a little bit. Dang it. So we're at 148, right? I got filled at an average price of 149, so I'm down $1. But it's showing signs of an uptrend. And again, if it continues to uptrend and continues to rally, the margin of profit is worth it in my eyes. And I just want the direction to change. Then I'll add more to my position and stuff like that. So I really do apologize for the inconvenience of TOS. That's really upsetting. I wish there was something that I could do about it, but yeah. Wow, this thing pulled back. Holy moly. Yeah, natural gas pulled back quite a bit. So I'm looking at, natural gas is selling off. So it now broke. It's right around that middle VWAP. So now it's going to be, I'm going to be on high alert right now. It's definitely at a pretty low point. We might bounce here, but we also might not. The direction might change and we might start seeing signs of a downward pattern, right? So I want to give it a little bit more time for it to truly identify, and that's why I have that the 100 shares. I took 1/3 of what I normally take. and I'm comfortable with it, right? Nothing that's too crazy. It's still quite a bit of money, but again, nothing too crazy. So, yeah. Is there a report coming out today? If I'm not mistaken, there's the crude oil report that came out. That's coming out today. Also, I do want to apologize. There's so many people that messaged me about it. I think it was like my LABU and the LABD. I was talking about like what ETFs or what futures I use for correlating ETFs, and I don't know why, but I said that I look at /CL for LABD, which is not the case, right? LABD is a biotech ETF, and /CL is a crude oil ETF, which has no correlation in any way. So I don't know why it is that I said that. I think I was just in the works of like correlating the two. I've never said that before. I like rewatched the video and I was like, what the heck? But yeah, just want a reminder. I mean, I'm not aware of an future that follows. I know there's a couple indexes, but I don't like looking at indexes. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that was all up and clear. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're at that 40-minute mark right now for this live stream. I think we're gonna close it out here. I'm gonna restart my TOS and try to see if I can get this thing going back. So medicate. Oh, Chad. Yeah, maybe it's the medication that I took yesterday. I actually took a little bit more medicine than I was supposed to, and I wasn't aware of that. I took like this like congestion thing that had like 325 milligrams of, I don't know, the same thing that Tylenol has. I took 2 of those. And then on top of that, I took 2 Tylenols that were 500 milligrams each, like maybe an hour or 2 before. So there was someone that told me that I should not have done that, and I was unaware. But yeah. So I can't say so natural gas and you guys are going up, but we can't say that. I mean, it's bouncing or it's consolidating, but it's not going up. So, of course, no, Meg, I will not keep you updated at all. You are on your own and I will never talk to you again. Of course, I'll keep you guys up to date when I sell, if I add more to my position or all that good stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to heat up one of my soups. Probably have that for breakfast. I've been eating soups and that stuff all day. But yeah, so really do appreciate you guys' time. Thank you guys again for everything. I'll keep you guys up to date with my entire position and then kind of go from there. So thank you guys again. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Continue working hard, continue following your dreams, let your passion be what drives your success. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.